Hello everyone. We are going to be doing this 3rd Avenue Summer Stroll. And where are we? We are on the corner of 3rd and 69th Street, Bay Ridge Avenue. And tonight they are having their 3rd Avenue North Summer Stroll in Bay Ridge. And this should go to, I think it goes down, so it's from Bay Ridge Avenue, 69th Street, down to probably around 82nd Street, 83rd Street. We'll see. But what we're going to do is we're going to just make a whole walk out of this. What we're going to do is we're going to walk all the way down to the ends of 3rd Avenue. Right? So we'll walk through this festival part of it, and then we'll continue on and make our way down to Shore Road and call it a day. Now this is the second Summer Stroll. So last week I was down here and I even recorded a walk, but it just was so, well, if you look right now, it just seems so anemic. Not a lot of businesses taking part in it so far, as you can see. And this is what happened last week. So last week I did the walk and it was pretty bad. I'll be honest with you. There were some streets, there was maybe 3 streets out of like the 12 streets that were closed that had action. So I decided to, like, you know what, we'll just wait until they do North Side the next week. And so here we are. So far, as you can see, the streets are closed, but, you know, not a lot of people. But I'm expecting we'll probably hit some crowds when we get over to Bay Ridge Avenue. That's where Salty Dog is. So we'll see what happens. Now they do 4 of these. They do north, south, north, south. That's what they did last year. This year they started south, which was from Marine Avenue up to about 82nd Street. And now the second week here is what we're doing now. And then they'll repeat it next week for the north side, and then south side a week following. That's it. So they do it for like 4 straight weeks. And it is around 7:30, so it's, you know, it started about an hour ago, about 2 hours ago. So it's not like it just started, you know. It's not a question of, hey, it just started, people are just getting here. It looks like the crowd is a little thick over here. We've just hit 3rd Avenue and 72nd Street. So it looks like as we get past this street, it gets a little bit more lively. We'll see if now at this point, from this point on, we'll see how the crowds are.
Yo, you're gonna live forever.
It's always lovely when you have competing music going on within like 50 feet of each other. Looks like Vesuvio is really representing. They got a lot of tables out. This is all Vesuvio right here. Not bad. All right. So it is Friday. Very nice day out.
Oh my gosh.
Today was a very nice day. It was temps in the low 80s. No humidity. Perfect day. It was our first day in a while that I had my windows open at my place with no air conditioning. My electric bill for July was ridiculous. I mean, I really contributed to the utilities this month. So. Yes, it's a camera. I heard that lady go, "Is that a camera?" It is a camera. It is the world's smallest camera in the world. It's actually not the world's smallest camera. It looks like we got the inflatables for the kids. I am walking on the wrong side of the street, but I'm doing that so I could get a good look here at what's going on. Bubbles. There we go. So here we are at Bay Ridge Avenue. This is where Salty Dog is, and now this is where we want to get across. This is the biggest intersection we're going to have to deal with along this walk. All the intersections are open for traffic. So it's not completely closed off, as you can see right here. So we got Salty Dog right here on my left. We got some live music. Outdoor seating right here. And of course we have people that have to run for office, doing their campaigning. on 76th Street now. And it looks like we've got more stuff going on. Oh, we got the dance. This is where all the, it's one of the dance studios. And as you can see, there's a lot of people, so I'm not going to be able to get a good view with that. I cannot see the dancers. There is like 6 rows of people in front of me here. I was looking for an opening to get in there to see what was going on, but I can't do it.
You said $1 for meal.
All right, let's get across 77th Street. So over here, the big one is Greenhouse Cafe.
Where'd you choose?
Alright, so we started off a little slow, and it's kind of gotten lively as we've gotten deeper into the 70s here. We're about to get across 78th Street. No crossing guards over here, so everyone's just walking right through an intersection with a light. Looks like they got some grandma pizza over here, and some rice. Got some rice balls and grandma pizza. So donuts and rice balls over there on the corner of 78. Those go good together. I don't know, what do you eat first? You eat a rice ball and then the donut, or do you have the donut and then the rice ball? It looks like all the pubs got some live music going on. We're over here at the Pour House, and it looks like you got a guy out here singing. I don't know if he's all by himself here.
Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia.
I was gonna start singing along. That is one of my favorite John Denver songs. But I would definitely not pass the first round of American Idol, so I'm not going to, I want to scare everybody away from my channel. All right, we are moving on to 80th Street at some point. This is going to end, and this is really where we're getting now. We're getting towards the end of this. And once we get to the end of it, what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk. If you look all the way out there, you can see the Verrazano Bridge, just right center, 3rd Avenue. That is where we're going. We're gonna go down to the bridge. Speaking of the bridge and speaking of down there, they were shooting some scenes last night for a Netflix series that's coming up called Black Rabbit. And they were shooting a lot of scenes last night down there by the bridge over on the bike path. I was talking to a couple of the film guys down there, and they were telling me that they were shooting all over Brooklyn this week for the show. So I kind of joked with them. I said, I thought it looked like you guys were shooting a sequel to Saturday Night Fever. He looked at me and said, yeah, Thursday Night Fever.
Have autonomy over their own selves and their thoughts and their bodies, and know that there's a positive outlook to the negative things that happen to us. You want to turn the negative into the positive. That's what my mom did. She always taught me that. She set me in those skill set, that mindset. So we have a table over here. There's artwork up. This is some special guest artists that submitted work.
All right, so this is pretty much where it ends. It pretty much ends over here. Now we can still walk in the street for one more block, and then we will transition to the sidewalks. So that was it. Brooklyn Harvest Market is a big market over here on 3rd Avenue. So that was it. That was our Summer Stroll walk for 2024. Next week, I guess we'll come down here next week for the north side. You know, like I said, last week, I was down for the north side, and it was pretty empty. That was a little bit better. I don't know, I'd have to look at last year's walks and compare. It was okay. Can't complain, right? All right, so which side do we want to walk on? I'm gonna pick. I say we'll stay on this side. It looks like we got some cars that are gonna come through this intersection. So this is 82nd Street. And right here is where next week's will start, and it'll start from here and go down to Marine Avenue, which is around 95th Street. But I will tell you, it was empty. It was maybe three streets that were really packed with like people and music, and that was really it. All right, so we're back to doing some normal walking on the sidewalk, which is our usual format on 3rd Avenue in Bay Ridge. You see a lot of these people are probably on the way to the Summer Stroll.
Do you have your Justin Michael one? It's called Green.
So yeah, I would say it's getting close to 8 o'clock now. End of the day. And what I'll do is we'll just walk really slow and look at some storefronts. So you saw that, I don't know, you'd have to go back and pause, but if you see that train art that was in that window, it looked like that would be the G train, I guess, because it was green, had the green circle. There was no letter on it. Or it could be the number 6. Here is Cafe. Been around a while. I remember coming here when I was young. So, established 1993.
That's on 20th Century Fox.
I always remember I always talk about how I remember Cafe back in the years. It was always a spot we went to. We're about to come up to 86th Street here. All right, we're gonna start picking up the pace a bit. We're gonna shift into gear 2. What I'm gonna do is actually get across the street, since there is more, well, there's a good mix of businesses on both sides, but I'm gonna pick this side. Got Leo's.
Turn around, walk back home and take care of it.
All right. So the weekend is upon us. Well, by the time you're watching this, I'll probably put this up on Sunday morning. I'm recording this Friday night, so it's definitely I'm not going to make it in time for my usual early morning upload. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day. Here we are on 86th Street. See, that sun is getting low. So, I will tell you, last week, these next 3 blocks right here were the most busiest blocks in last week's walk. These 3 right here, from 86 to 87, 87 to 88, and 88 to 89. You got Kettle Black here on the corner, which is popular. This is one of my top 3 places to get a beer and something to eat on 3rd Avenue.
No, I'm not driving.
All right, you know what? We're gonna cross right back over. We're zigzagging over here. We are zigzagging.
Okay, relax. Relax.
Tony Awards hat.
Got Cebu over here. I guess that's how you pronounce it. It's always a very popular spot on 3rd Avenue. I'll be honest, I think I've been in here a couple of times for like business function lunches.
Pay close attention. I'll let you know when.
See the people here eating.
Brick wall.
You got Rustico over here on the corner. Another place. Now this place I've been here recently. I'm here. I come in here a few times a year, mostly in the summertime. It's pretty good. Try it out. We've made it to 90th Street here. This is where Bridgeview Diner is. Still around. I was reading a story for you Astoria people. If you're watching from Astoria or you used to live there, the Neptune Diner that's right there off the corner of Astoria Boulevard, where the train station is over there. is closing down this Sunday. Now they have two other locations. They have one in Brooklyn. I didn't know they had one in Brooklyn called Neptune 2. And then there's another one somewhere else, but those will stay open. But they're closing the Neptune diner over there on Astoria Boulevard this Sunday. Another diner that a lot of diners have been closing down all over the New York area in the last like 5-10 years. I mean,
Yeah.
so. And I've eaten at the Neptune diner twice. It was pretty good. It was a very good diner actually. You know, all the diners, I have to be honest, I mean, I've never really been to a bad diner in New York, like in the 5 boroughs. Generally, let's cross over here. There goes Nino's. Nino's got some good pizza. They have a nice pepperoni cup pizza there. But anyway, talking about diners, diners in like the 5 boroughs, especially in Brooklyn and Queens, never disappoint. The only thing, the only complaint you could ever have, like I'll go to a diner, is maybe the service time. There goes Nino's. Like I said, they have a good pepperoni cup in there. I would not suggest eating it all the time because it's one of those really unhealthy things to eat. You see all that oil like inside the pepperonis. But of course, my favorite diner growing up was the Vegas Diner. I was there on the first day it opened in a blizzard. So yeah, Vegas Diner was a diner I pretty much grew up in.
Hey, Fred, I don't think it's a game. All right, Neil. That, when they get around to it type of thing. Just do me a favor, don't break the door.
Break something else.
I think there is nothing to break.
I think everything else is broken already.
Yeah.
That was Charlie's. We got Delia's. All right, so we're getting to the ends of 3rd Avenue here. We will be passing, trying to think what else is coming up. I think we got a supermarket. We got the Wicked Monk. We have Kiernan's, Kitty Kiernan's, right? Am I saying that right? I always forget the first name in that pub over there. That's a good pub, though. If you want to get some Guinness, that's where everybody goes to get some Guinness in Bay Ridge. We are 35 minutes into this walk. can see, we are getting close to the bridge. As I mentioned earlier, we were going to walk to the end of 3rd Avenue. So we started at around Bay Ridge Avenue, 69th Street. And we're going to be ending it on Shore Road, which would be like 101st, 102nd Street if you're into counting numbers. Here's the Wicked Monk here, which used to be at a different location many years ago. Used to be over on 5th Avenue. This is the supermarket I was telling you about earlier, the Met. This had a fire on the roof a few years back. We are going to cross over to the other side in a moment here. '97th Street, so we are getting to the end. Check my back here, my left side. Is there any cars coming? Yep, there is, but we're good. Is that supposed to scare me, dude? I don't know if you guys noticed it. He like kind of wheeled into my direction like I was supposed to like run or something, but so here we are, last couple of blocks. And when he drove by, I turned and yelled at him. I think he had his window rolled up anyway, so. Here goes Kitty Kiernan's. So this is it. This is where it just gets very quiet down here, for the exception of some traffic and some funny looking bikes. I think that was a spider, right? All right, we're on Marine Avenue here. This is 99th Street. Up this way. Fontbonne Hall Academy is up that block. It's an all-girls Catholic school. All right, so it looks like everybody got a nice little walk through Bay Ridge. We started with the Summer Stroll with the streets closed, and now we are wrapping it up on the ends of 3rd Avenue here over at Shore Road. And you know, I promised you guys, well, I didn't promise, but I told you guys we would end over by the bridge, and that's what we're gonna do here. See the bridge right in front of us? We get out into the street here. Got a nice view right here. Plane going right over the bridge. Look at that. I could easily tell you what height he's at, because I know what the height is of the towers of the bridge. So he's at about 700 feet. The towers of the bridge come in at about, I think, 675, give or take 10 or 20 feet. I don't know the exact number, but
That probably helps you stay in character.
I had a great uncle that was one of the people that built this bridge back in the 60s. His name was Walt. And I believe, well, I know, I don't believe, I know, he had lost his thumb working on his bridge. All right, so here we are, the last street. So I want to thank everybody for tagging along, and I hope everyone has a great day and a great week, and I will catch all of you on the next walk. I'm going to end it here on Shore Road. So you got 2 people here walking a dog. And that's that. So here we are, Shore Road, 3rd Avenue. So the sun is setting. So thanks for tagging along. Take care, everyone, and I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.